How to stretch an event. From time to time, certain content types require to be stretched across the editorial calendar. This is usually done when there's a campaign, events, or special occasions that run several days. To create a stretch event item, we must first revisit the workflow editor and enable the stretch event in an existing workflow. Go to Settings, Workflows, and then click the Workflow Stages tab in the workflow editor. From the drop-down menu, select the workflow you wish to edit. On the top center section of the workflow editor, you will notice a button beside Edit called Stretch Event. Click this checkbox. After clicking, you'll immediately notice two additional stage markers, both in red, and they are Calendar Start and Calendar End. Keep in mind that when you edit your workflow to include the stretch event capability, any existing calendar items previously populated in the editorial calendar will not get updated instantaneously. Instead, any new calendar items created where this modified workflow is attached to will then carry this change. You can also move stages between calendar start and calendar end if the workflow suggests for specific stages to occur once the stretch event starts. For instance, we can move the approval stage just after calendar starts, and then therefore publish should follow suit. When you modify your workflow and set the due dates on each stage appropriately, calendar start will be the marker for when the stretch event starts, and calendar end is the marker for when the stretch event ends. We'll show you this later in an example. Now, let's go back to the workflow editor and attach the modified workflow to our content type. Let's click Content Types. Let's scroll down to the content type that we want to edit, and then attach the workflow that we just modified. Now that everything's set, let's go to the editorial calendar and show you what it looks like to create a new calendar item with a stretch event enabled. Click Create and populate the creative brief as per usual. Select the content type that we've just edited. Choose your target date due and hit Save. Let's focus our attention now to the right-hand side of the creative brief page once this loads. With the stretch event now enabled, you will now be able to see the calendar start and calendar end markers on the workflow. Just to reiterate, calendar start marks the beginning of the stretch event, while calendar end marks the end of a stretch event. Let's play around the target date due on each of the stages for this workflow. If calendar starts on the 12th of October, we'll adjust the appropriate dates for the following stages. Now, calendar end and a complete stage are often due on the same day, so for simplicity purposes, let's just keep it the way that it is. Let's make sure that the complete stage and the calendar end due dates match. When you're done making all the changes, hit Save. Let's go back to the editorial calendar to see what the stretch event looks like. And there you have it. The calendar item has been stretched from October 12th, the beginning stage, to October 16th, the complete and the calendar end stages in the workflow. Hope this video helps. If you need further assistance, feel free to contact your dedicated customer success manager or email us at support@getmintent.com.